We're going to talk about some shit today, y'all. Yes, we is. We're going to take a welcome back, y'all, to Matty P's Urban Comedy Podcast, broadcasting live on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, simultaneously, y'all. Simultaneously, y'all. Let's get this shit cracking, y'all. Let's get this shit cracking, y'all. Let's get it cracking. All right, y'all. So, y'all, of course, I heard Supreme Court when it gets Donald Trump on two issues. One is that Barack Obama made this announcement that the Supreme Court, 72 vote, no presidential immunity. Supreme Court, though, y'all, 72 vote, though, on it, against it. What, Trump? Look like you might have a little problem coming. Look like you might have a little problem coming on that one there. They said no presidential immunity. Woo! Lord, have mercy. What the man gonna do? And then today, or was yesterday, they sat down, told Trump the tariffs were illegal. Told him tariffs were illegal, y'all. Woo! Boy, I was starting to give up on the Supreme Court. I was starting to give up on their ass. I was starting to give up on them, but get this shit right. Get this shit right. The man said they bringing billions of dollars on the tariffs. Why haven't we seen it? Why have we not seen it? Because prices steady going up. Why haven't we seen all this money supposed to bring in? I thought he said they gonna bring in so much money that we're gonna have money just flying everywhere. I thought he said he gonna lower the prices day one. I thought he said he gonna end the war day one. I thought he said he gonna do capital housing day going up. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was gonna do all this stuff. I thought he was gonna do affordability, all this. He ain't kept not one promise. Not one promise. He suckered all y'all in the boat for him. And in fact, they did a poll. They did a poll, y'all. Black people who voted for Trump is now at the approval rate of 13%, y'all. 13% of blacks that voted for Trump is 13%, y'all. 13%. So it took them all this time to realize this man wasn't shit. It took them all this time to realize this man was going to fuck the country over. It took all this for y'all to realize this shit. When we would have been in a position if y'all did the right thing November 5th, 2024. If y'all just would have did the right thing then, we would not be in a position we're in right motherfucking now. Because Kamala would not have tried to get rid of health care. No way. Kamala Harris would not try to get Medicare and Medicaid taken away. No, she wouldn't have. She would have kept the salary cap, the medication cap down where it was. Cost of medication was down under the Biden administration. She'd have kept it there. She wouldn't have got rid of the World Health Organization. Because we got to know what's going on around the world. So if there's some kind of infectious diseases, we need to know in the United States. We need to know this, okay? She wouldn't have got rid of the Department of Education. No, she wouldn't have. She wouldn't have fired all of federal workers. She wouldn't have had Elon Musk up in the goddamn all our business and shit. She wouldn't have had none of that shit. She wouldn't give you motherfuckers to build the economy. $50,000 if you qualify to start a business. A business to stop those 100 policies to keep the economy going. You start a business. Businesses bring economy. It makes people have jobs. It makes people spend more money. For first-time homeowners, if you qualify, $25,000 to get your first home. Sometimes get your first home. But y'all didn't like that. Y'all did not like that. Okay? She fought for women's reproduction rights. Women voted for Trump. Now, they screwed. So tell me, what was the benefit of voting for Trump? What was the benefit? I'm waiting. What was the motherfucking benefit of some motherfucker not voting for Trump? None. None. They got to get this shit all the way back right. And of course, Texas is having their special election, y'all. And if Jasmine Crockett win it, great for her. Tyree win it, great for him. I'm not in Texas, so I don't know what they're doing, what they're saying about him, because I'm not in Texas. But to me, it seems like it's cool with whoever up there, the Democrat, and now with their bullshit. Because every time Republicans are in fucking office, Democrats have to come back and clean up their motherfucking bullshit. History has shown that. Republicans are takers. Every Republican you see, take from the American people. And that is shown. History has shown that, and it's facts. Democrats are givers to the American people. That is a fucking fact. Look what Clinton had to do. Obama, Biden. They came after all the goddamn Republicans who fucked up everything and cleaned their mess up. And then y'all still can't understand. After cleaning mess up, you getting money and making money, you all run back to a Republican and get fucked over again and get to crying about it, but y'all keep voting them motherfuckers in. Y'all keep voting the goddamn lie. This dude real talk about some Democrats give high taxes. Boo, dude, Donald Trump gave the taxes in 2017. Joe Biden was under Donald Trump's tax thing this whole presidency, and he's still under Donald Trump tax thing right now. So stop the bullshit. See what I'm talking about? These motherfuckers don't even do their research. They don't even do their motherfucking research. And he made it happen with everybody money in pocket, even with Donald Trump's tax that he did. In 2017, Joe Biden said, fuck your taxes. He wants to charge higher taxes. We're going to put more money in your pocket. Who forced the United States to raise minimum wage? Who forced the federal government to raise the COLA Act, Cost of Living Act, when you got an extra $100-some-odd on your Social Security check, your SSA check? Who did that? Who also made you give them extra money on the SNAP benefits? Huh? Who did that? Who did that? Who did the Inflation Reduction Act? Well, under Biden, the farmers made $12.3 billion. Under Joe Biden in 2024. What they made now? In 2025, 2026? Nothing. Because they don't have nobody to trade with or sell to. Don't come with that bullshit about what motherfucker Donald Trump did. He did a goddamn thing, and I can run down fact for fact for fact. Ain't nothing you can tell me that Donald Trump did to benefit anybody. Nothing. Except his rich friends, and they ain't his friends. They just getting a tax break on his ass and look at him laughing. Don't nobody like that man. Don't nobody like that motherfucking man. And that's real motherfucking talk. Because anybody who still supports a man who's been accused of doing things with children cannot be right in the head. We need to look at your computer. We need to look at your computer. Like I said, if any motherfucker fuck was on the list, I'm not fucking with him. Clinton on the list. Fuck Clinton. He did something. Lock his ass up. Anybody on that list that did anything, lock their ass up. But you motherfucking maggots won't say that about Trump because that's the type of shit I believe, in my opinion, in my heart, that y'all are into. That y'all into. Hey, y'all don't block nobody. Hey, my moderators, don't block nobody. Let them stay up here. Let them stay up here. I'm going to roast their ass. Let them stay. Don't block nobody. Now, don't block nobody. Let them all back up because they got to hear this shit too. These motherfuckers doing all this motherfucking bullshit, but y'all maggots talking about some y'all patriots. Ain't none of you mother patriots. Because patriots are not going to stand around and watch grown-ass men with children. Patriots are not going to accept it. They are not going to try to justify it. They're not going to support nobody like that. So you are not a fucking patriot. I'm a patriot. I'm a patriot. I'm a vet. And I got the right to say what the fuck I say. You motherfuckers who support this man is living the same lifestyle as him. Because that's what y'all like. Facts is shown in records. FBI files shown it too. Whites do more crime than anybody. Yes, you do. You know why? Blacks only make up 13, 14% of the population. That's like what 29, 20, 30 million blacks in the country? And it's 340 million people in America right now. And if it's only like 30 million of us, y'all the majority. So if you're the majority, you're going to have the most crime, the most people on social services. Okay, social services include food stamps, daycare, Medicaid, okay, SNAP. That's all social services. More whites on that than black, than any other race in America. More whites. More whites do more crimes than blacks ever did. Ever did. So when you come to that bullshit about us, look at your goddamn self in the mirror. Because you go at it, want to go 1 for 1, 1 for 2, and 2 for 2. I bet if you go do a study, see how many African Americans have a degree. Let's do that. Against how many whites have a degree. Let's do that. Because you cannot compete with us on any level. And I told y'all that before. On any level. Whites cannot compete with us on any level. You cannot. I don't give a fuck what it is. Sports, dancing, eating goddamn hot dogs, jumping out of windows. You can't beat us in nothing. And that's real shit. And I believe y'all want to be us so bad. Because we've been through a whole lot of shit and we still happy and ain't giving a fuck. And you motherfuckers can't handle pressure. You can't handle pressure. You can't handle it. And that's a fact. We don't know the goddamn recession, depression, or none of that shit around here. Because we ain't never had shit ever. You don't hear no black farmers out there talking about them, what they ain't got and what they ain't doing and ain't lost this nothing. Black farmers are thriving. You know why? Because they weren't allowed all the subsidies as most of the white farmers were. They weren't giving grants and shit like that. Black farmers had to get their shit out the fucking mud. Out the fucking mud. And are successful doing it. Why can't you white people do that? We don't need help from the government to get shit done. We just know the fuck we have to do. Y'all all talking want to be these motherfucking elite ass people, but your motherfuckers have not invented anything that everybody in the world depends on now. We are the smart motherfuckers. Your motherfucking culture is African American culture, FBAs, fundamental Black Americans. That is United States culture. White people have no fucking culture. None. Especially in the United States. Because no white person can tell me what culture do they have that people have stolen. FBAs, Foundation of Black Americans, us, our whole culture is stolen by everybody around the world. Rap music, blues, dancing, break dancing, twerking, fashion, style, swag, lingo. You get what I'm saying? Everybody says and does the way what we wear over here. We are the fucking trendsetters. We are the trendsetters, and we are the biggest consumer in the United States. If every black left the goddamn United States, well, put it like this, if every person of color left the United States, y'all would be a third world country. It was a way for God to say everything that black people invented, whites can no longer use. Y'all would be towed up. We are the motherfucking blueprint. We are. Nobody but us. Nobody but us. You act like you tell us to go back to Africa, all this shit. When we get ourselves alone by ourselves, you can't leave us alone. You keep fucking with us. Every time we get shit our own, y'all was gonna fuck with it. And I still say the biggest mistake when you listen to Martin Luther King was when you wanted segregation. They should have left us to fuck alone. That was the best thing for us. Because all they wanted from us, y'all, was to fuck our fucking dollar. That's all they wanted. They seen the money we were making in our communities. They wanted our money. That's why they agreed to segregation. Because they wanted our money. And that is a motherfucking fact. Let me land my goddamn plane to get the people up this motherfucker here. All right, let me get some people up here. Let me see. Oh, shit, a lot of people here today, goddamn. Lots of people here today, boy, want to get up here today.
Hey, Maddie.
What's up? What's up? What's up? You said my name? What's up?
Hey, everyone.
What's up?
Hello.
What's going on? What's going on? So did y'all hear about Trump and the tariffs, y'all? You hear about Trump and the tariffs? Supreme Court said it was illegal.
Yep.
Said it's fucking illegal. He admitted that.
Yeah, I heard that today.
He admitted, I'm watching right now. You don't believe me? I'm telling you right now. He admitted, he said, I can mess up the country, but I can't charge $1 on tariffs. He admitted he could tear the country up. And these motherfuckers still went for this motherfucker. These ignorant motherfuckers went for this motherfucker. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck were they smoking, because I don't want none of that shit they were smoking. I damn ain't gonna drink the Kool-Aid. They in a fucking motherfucking cult.
I cannot believe that they still believe that terror of bullshit. You haven't seen a penny. Why do you believe it still? You haven't seen any money, so why do you keep believing it?
Exactly.
He made them believe that we have brought in over $16 trillion from tariffs. Some of these MAGA folks that Trump has brought in $16 trillion. Are you fucking stupid?
Then why have we seen it? Why the price still high?
People have told them in 9 different languages. It trickles back down to the consumer. So how is this going to benefit you? I'm confused. These people are so stupid, bro. It's unbelievable.
Here's the thing, though. See, when you make what he's done, and I have to give him credit because he's done a great job at this. When you create so much confusion, and you are the only person who can dumb it down enough for people to understand, they'll believe you. They'll believe anything you say because they don't know what a tariff is. They don't know how a tariff works. So now he can explain it any way he wants, and they will eat it up and believe it. And that's exactly what's happened.
Don't they understand that what happened in 1929? Do they know what happened in 1929, y'all? From tariffs? Can anybody tell them what happened then? The Great Depression. What happened doing for tariffs?
Hey, Maddie.
What's up?
Hey, Maddie.
Yeah.
All them trillions he claimed that they made, the Supreme Court wanted him to pay that shit back.
Yeah, they're talking about that.
So he owed the American people. He need to produce them trillions.
Just right.
Yeah. That big lie he told, you need to produce it.
He don't got it. It's a lie.
He don't have it. Because if he did, why the farmers not bailed out? Why is the farmers not bailed out?
So no matter what,
because it's a lie. It's a fucking lie. He just lied and people go with it.
Yo, does anybody know if the White House is still tore up? Did they ever fix it?
No.
They haven't done anything.
No.
What?
They fired the architect. They fired the architect.
Damn.
They fired the architect.
Ain't that so good?
Yeah, and they got a 21-year-old contractor getting ready to do something with it. 21 years old.
What?
So the other contractor was like, hey, we legally we can't do this because of whatever codes. You know, these guys obviously they have to abide by codes. And they told him we can't do it. And he was like, do it anyway. And they were like, no, we are not doing that. And that building is still sitting there broken.
Well, right now,
Man, look, let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
I love, man, I love the union. I love the union because of this fucking cat. He was so pro-union, and the union was trying to get people to vote for him and shit. I probably shouldn't be saying it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. And the union was pulling for people to vote for him and shit. And when they tore down the White House, that should have been the union job.
Yep.
Why they get that job?
If
people inhale asbestos
all day long. Hey, what up, Hardy? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's your Hardy? Like, mute your mic. I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. Yeah, now you now. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, this kind of a little bit off the subject, but Trump, he didn't have a plan all along. Like right now, don't be surprised if we in war by next week.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
Because see, that's why he got that oil in Venezuela, because we do get oil from the Middle East and stuff like that. But just watch and see what's happening. And then he's planning so we won't have no election. So if a war start, that's just gonna mess up everything.
No, the Constitution says it don't matter if the war going on or not. We still should have elections. I'm gonna tell you this: he can start whatever goddamn war he want to start. I'm gonna say this: he can start whatever war he want to start. But I promise you, he gonna be fighting that bitch by himself. Because I ain't none of our children going over there to fight that motherfucker. Believe it.
I am so sick right now. I'm so sick right now. I can't believe it. My son joined the military 2 years ago. 2 years ago. So I've been depressed like nobody's business, worrying about this disaster Donald Trump. I just can't believe it, bro. I can't believe it.
I would not. First of all, my son is too bougie. Go ahead, Monique. We can hardly hear you. That's why everybody's cutting you off.
I'm talking my phone is not doing good these days. Okay.
We got T-Move phone?
No, it's my headphones. Really. Cheap ass headphones. China and Russia are already over there doing drills in Iran. They're waiting for us to get there. They're waiting right now.
He gonna get his ass handed to him if he go to mess with them.
We don't got no allies, so don't put your money on it. We don't got no allies, so don't put your money.
It finna be some weeping fucking eyes here in America.
Yeah.
These parents send their children to go fight a fucking war.
Like I said, we don't got no allies.
We have no allies. So, and China and Russia already on the line. They got boats and shit out there in Iran already. They ready. If we go to war, we gonna get towed up. The United States gonna get hit from all sides. We gonna get hit from all sides.
I think we gotta
we ain't getting a goddamn thing. They gonna get towed up because we ain't got nothing to do with it.
Shit, they gonna bomb the United States. That's what happening over there. They gonna make that shit come over here. Trust and believe that. They gonna bring that shit over here.
They gonna see
Trust and believe that shit.
They don't got that. So serious.
Look, I'm a vet. I know they move. The United States don't have enough allies. That's why we never have a war in the United States. We had enough allies to keep them out of the United States. We don't have any allies right now. He's going against NATO. He's threatening Greenland. That's NATO. So we don't have no allies. They can hit us from all sides. Ain't nothing we can do. We can't cover the whole United States. We can't. We have enough troops. We don't have enough. And you got Iran, China, and Russia. Come on, man. We cannot win that war. There's no way possible.
And the civilians ain't gonna get involved in the shit.
Nice.
But the kicker gonna be when a bomb or something hit over here, because we never experienced it. Like you said, we always take the fight over there to stop stuff from coming over here. But when something really hit one of these major cities, that's when the shit's gonna get real.
Like Pearl Harbor.
Well, it's real now, but
like
you know.
Well, if that's the case, it's been nice knowing everybody, because I look, my kids, no.
Wait,
I'm not sending my brown kids to a country that doesn't like them.
I'm gonna tell y'all some shit.
Hold up. I got to address something. Hold up, please. Let me address something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, this dude down there is safe in the comments about we're in NATO. Since when? Because I know right now, NATO not fucking with us. We threaten another NATO country, dude. We are. Donald Trump want to get out of NATO his first term. He wants to get out of NATO. So, Mr. Safe, do your fucking motherfucking homework, study, and do some goddamn research instead of running your mouth. Because I asked you to come up here, but your punk ass won't come. So get the fuck out of talking in the comments.
I could tell him. I could tell him one thing. I could tell him one thing. They could never say this.
And this a proven fact. America pull they fucking aircraft carriers up close enough to strike Iran, but they don't know that China has missiles that has been proven to be able to sink an aircraft carrier. Wipe them bitches out.
And I was in the Navy.
Be out of the fight.
I'm in the Navy.
Since they think that
I was in the Navy. I know they wrote. This dude.
What's they matter?
This dude. No, I was in the Navy. I'm a vet.
Yeah.
And I know how it works.
Yeah.
Okay. And I also built. And I also built.
Yeah. So
Navy when I got kicked out.
Well, they could never say this country is equal for us because they would never elect a black man with that many felonies. I can tell you that right now. That would never happen.
No, imagine
he would be in jail right now.
He would be in jail. You ain't lying about that. He wouldn't have made it to the White House. He wouldn't have made it to the White House.
Let me tell you something. Ain't no equality in motherfucking United States for black people or people of color.
It sure ain't.
It's not equality.
Sure ain't.
Okay, it just what I look at it as, it's just a convenience for them. It's just convenience because there's no equality. Because if any person of color, if Obama would have had 3 traffic tickets, they'd come and impeach him. The
majority of these rich people. The majority of these rich people commit crimes and they don't even go to jail. They be in court or whatever, and they still don't even have to go to jail. Now, if we commit those crimes, we go into jail and then go to court.
He had multiple DUIs and they knew it. Yep. And they still voted him in.
Thank you, Mr. Max. And Mocha, come on, Mocha. You spoke here. Come on, Mocha.
Everybody, everything you've said is accurate, but I just wanted to take 1 minute to be a little bit off topic and to lift up the memory of Jesse Jackson. And I know I've heard several panels who have had a lot of things that were not flattering to say about Reverend Jackson, but we have to remember that it was Jesse Jackson who gave us and pushed for a lot of the set-asides that we see in government as far as blacks and contracts. And it also was Jesse Jackson who was consistently on the front line, even after Dr. King was unalive, and was consistently pushing for equal rights. And also, Jesse Jackson was the only person in the 90s that any foreign government like Lebanon, Iran would even negotiate and talk with the United States in reference to getting our hostages back. So we need to lift up the goodness of Jesse Jackson right now, because and I don't care if they're not going to let him lay in Rotunda. Rotunda is not worthy of him at this point.
And the flag ain't full half-staff.
Not to me.
They say down talking about racist. Why the flag half-staff? You love the flag for Charlie Kirk, but won't do it for a civil rights activist. Imagine that.
Who negotiated constantly, because Reagan couldn't get anybody out of a hostage situation. It was Jesse Jackson who had to go in there and get these people out.
The second thing is, because he was interested. I want to say this. We have allowed these people to weaponize this flag. The very same flag they burned, wiped their ass with, walked inside of the Capitol building, took this flag, threw it on the floor, wiped shit on the walls. We let them use that flag to weaponize that flag against us. But what we got to show them is that flag is just a flag. The real flag is in our heart. The fight for freedom and equality has never ended. And it won't end until we receive it. And even when we receive it, we're going to still fight to keep it. So let's let that be known. And listen, for the thing about Reverend Jesse Jackson, I want to say this. I don't care what bad they can say about him, but I know something I can say about him. This man got up out of his bed willingly, walking away from his family, knowing that it could be his last time seeing his family. He could be taken away from his family. Any man that got balls enough to do something like that, that's a remarkable man. A man like I'd never seen. Well, and that's why my love and respect go out to Jesse Jackson.
Absolutely. But I've heard a lot of people, a number of people, and some of them are younger, seem to be a little bit younger, and I don't think that they have studied and looked at Jesse Jackson's history of service to us as a people, and then they get on this app and they run their mouth about things that they don't know anything about. They haven't read it, and they have not shown themselves approved to even talk about Reverend Jesse Jackson.
I told him 88, he ran for presidency. They don't know that neither. He ran for presidency in 1988. They don't know that part. Okay?
No, they don't.
Just like Miss Mocha down there, for the past 2 weeks, I've been on listening to these lives with the FBAs and the bloggers. These people, these young kids, I don't know what happened, but they know nothing about our history. They are willingly being pitted against an African nations and all this other stuff, and they really think that we're going to get reparations. So they're also going to vote for Trump. And I think we need to start doing a little more like trying to get these people to understand that this is not good. Like you don't know the whole history of what went on. And a couple of times I had to get on the line and be like, listen, you got the history messed up. This is not what happened. But they are so hell-bent on Trump is the best and cursing out the immigrants. You should hear the lives how bad it is. And this is like really in the middle of the night. It is disgusting.
But let me just say, Steve Bannon said that they needed to employ more people on social media to push the mega agenda. That was something that he was adamant about doing. And now we see it come full circle.
It's coming now.
Exactly. They are on social media and they
not
are
during the day, but it's
It's
at night.
because, let's just keep it real. It's because their
Trump.
sperm count is low. It's because their sperm count is low. Let's think about it. When it wasn't too long ago, they flew some white South African people over to this country and let them come here, but they deporting Latinos. How much sense does that make if we're trying to get rid of getting the numbers right in this country? But
half of our young ones, I understand what you're saying. I agree with you totally. But half of our young ones are so ignorant that they don't realize they're like, oh yeah, we need to get rid of them. They're gonna take from us and this and that. They're not taking anything from you.
yeah, it's all about the
You know
numbers.
what I mean? Like they don't understand how this government, if they was to research and look at history, they would understand how this government works. And this is exactly what they're getting. They pit minorities against each other so that we can continue to fight and not pay attention to what they're doing. You think by getting all the minorities out, they think by getting all the minorities out of here, and it's just us here that we'll get treated better and get more. You're stupid for thinking that because they didn't do it before. Why would they do that?
That is such an asinine mindset. Why would you think that you would be treated any different? I am sick of listening to them because they disrespect the civil rights era when blacks had dogs put on them, when we were lynched, houses were burnt down, our children were missing, our men were killed. So I'm not here to listen to that shit from them because they don't know the civil rights era at all.
They don't understand. They're
going to be the minorities. Don't you worry. They are going to be the minority.
And our kids think that happened hundreds of years ago. They don't realize that this is less than one generation away from us.
Exactly.
You know, and
they don't realize.
I think the other thing is that they don't understand policy. Like they jump up and down about, oh, the Latinos are getting all these benefits and everything. The Africans are getting all these benefits and everything. But then when there's state legislatures that's trying to say we don't want them to have driver's license or we don't want to count their income, you know, that's how they're getting those benefits because their children are American citizens. And if you go in there, you have to show them your income. But kids don't have income.
Go ahead, Mr.
Like Maddie was saying,
Hold up. Give other people a chance to talk, man. Mr. Do the top word, Mr. I guess his whole name. Go ahead, Mr.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, and then earlier y'all were talking about being dragged into this whole thing with Iran. The things that scare me is that ever since he entered office, it has been to make it hard for poor and minority kids to go to college. It's been made to be hard for them to find work if they are getting out of college. Why are they doing that? Because they want to encourage people, A, to join the military, and then everyone else to be eligible for the draft. Who is it going to affect? It's going to affect us. It's going to directly affect our children. Whenever there's a draft, it is the poor and the minority population whose children suffer. Always.
I got something put on there. Let me tailgate whatever. What y'all don't understand is that, and this is fact, and go back and prove the facts. Whenever there's an economy is crashing in America with no jobs, like right now, a lot of people volunteer for the military.
On the military. Right.
When Biden, let me tell you something, when Biden was in office, wait a minute. But let me tell you something, when Biden was in office, and Obama was in office, and Clinton was in office, recruiting was down in the United States, was down, because people had jobs. Military, y'all, what people don't understand, because I was a Navy, is your last resort. That military is your last resort out of most people, for most people, because it wasn't my first choice, and I didn't have to go. I got in trouble with the police. They said I stole a car, but I didn't. Girlfriend father was the sergeant of the police department. Went from the judge. Judge told me 6 years prison, 4 years military. I told the military. He said, "What branch you going to?" I said, "I don't know." My grandma daddy said he's going to the Navy, and that was the best thing that happened to me one day. But I got myself kicked out of it. And another thing, I disagree when they say they pit blacks against each other. No, they don't. we pit ourselves against each other. We put ourselves against each other every fucking day. You can, I don't give a fuck what city you live in. Whatever city you live in, you're gonna see us taking us out. You're gonna see us. And y'all gonna get mad with the police unalive. Y'all get mad with the police unalive somebody, a black person, or people of color, y'all protest. But then when a black take out another black, why ain't y'all protesting that? Go to his house where he at and protest to his mama about what he had happened to the other person. I don't see y'all doing that shit. That makes me so mad about that shit. And somebody said, well, police held to high standard. Well, let me tell you something. A human life is higher than any standard you can get. I don't let my plan.
Maddie, you heard about the unaliving by the cops yesterday and Rapid. What's that? Rapid.
Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids, yeah.
It was one in St. Louis last night.
Yesterday.
It was one in St. Louis
Was
last
it the
night.
high-speed chase?
No, it was on a
That
guy on
was
a
in
bicycle.
Savannah. That one was in Savannah.
Oh, no, I didn't hear about that.
That
one.
was near me.
The guy with the bicycle.
Well, it wasn't
I'll
happening in
tell
St.
you
Louis
something
last
real
night.
quick.
Happened in St. Louis last night. Go ahead. Go ahead. Who said that? Want to say something real quick?
Hey, Maddie, listen.
Yeah.
For one, I was trying to say something earlier, but I wasn't able to get it out.
Go ahead.
But Steve Bannon running around this bitch. Steve Bannon running around this bitch talking about hiring people to work on do the MAGA shit online. But he need to keep worried about going to jail because they asked his going to jail.
Oh,
And
you said yourself. Go ahead.
Number two, why are these people walking around here acting like they don't know our history, because our history is put in our face every fucking time, every day. A black man just got found swinging from a tree here in Cobb County, Georgia.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
I don't live too far away from Cobb County.
Yeah.
So what I could tell you is this, and this town I live in, these motherfucking white folks walking on eggshells around this bitch. They scared than the motherfuckers.
Well, see, let me tell you something. America ought to be glad that we just want reparations and equality instead of revenge. We don't want no revenge. Because if the motherfucking shoe were reversed and we were the minority, we would never do them like they did us. Because one thing I can say about black people,
and that's the key.
we are the most forgiving people in the world. We are the most humble people in the world. If I understand why people, people are talking about the migrant workers and they're getting rid of them. Well, hell, why would anybody black want that when we were brung over here? We didn't choose to come here. We were kidnapped from over here. And so they say our feelings for the Hispanics and everybody else is getting deported. I'm not saying that they come illegally. No, I don't care if they come illegally. And that's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. Right. Why you worry about coming illegally when your whole administration is illegal? Break laws every day.
Exactly.
So what does and I tell them all the time, what the fuck has the immigrant done to you? Has it took your job? Because last time I checked, I didn't see no illegal immigrants working at McDonald's, Douglas, Budweiser, and nothing like that without an ID and birth certificate. Wasn't born here. I ain't seen them working there. I ain't seen none of them. Y'all talking about some jobs and shit. Well, they got ball and fields out there. Need some farm hands. They need help out there, construction and hospitality. I don't see you white people running out there to help them out, but y'all want all the mess and the migrants out, but y'all ain't filling them jobs. Go ahead. Go fill the jobs if y'all want it. I land my plane. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's true. But see,
let's go out there and get them motherfucker, man. They expect us to go out there and get them motherfucker. That's why he was hollering black job. But that shit went right over the LBA heads, though. Black job. Take your black ass out there and get you one of them black jobs, sir.
You know what? The fact that they are even talking, this is my suspicion. I'm always suspicious about this. Now they want to give reparations. Let's think about this. The government, we are $38 trillion and climbing in the hole. The dollar is basically worth nothing. Why do you want to give us reparations now?
Hey,
that's what I want to know.
Hey, y'all thank Mr. Max. He gave all y'all gifts. He gave all y'all gifts. Thank him, y'all. Y'all hear me? Thank Mr. Max up there. Y'all gave all y'all gifts.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Max.
Thank you.
Y'all more
Thank
than
you,
welcome.
Mr. Max.
Let's remember Forever Bless right quick. Give Mr. Max. Hold on, come on, Forever Bless. You ain't saying nothing yet. Go ahead.
Now ain't gonna be no money for no
Thank you.
reparations because they gotta get back all that $1 billion, $104 billion that he got in tariffs, and he gotta give it back.
And they're
If
not
they
gonna
take-
give us land.
But we ain't get reparations.
No.
The slaveholders did. The slave owners did. The slave owners got reparations because they lost their property.
They were never giving us the reparations.
When we took possession of their contraband, because that's what we were. We were contraband.
That's right.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah,
property.
but
That's why the slave masters got reparations.
Yeah, but if we do get reparations, we're gonna spend it right back to them.
But you gotta remember the Constitution has still got us down as property. Read it. It's still in there. All they did was added amendments to cover that part.
Because only they did was change the
Slavery's still legal. You're still able to.
Go ahead, Mr. Mack. I'm when I put that about the Constitution too.
Slavery is still legal. If you commit a crime, you can be forced into slavery.
That's right.
You know, that's what the Constitution says.
Prisons are slave camps. That's all they hear. Slave camps.
Right.
That's
Where the
it.
prisons are.
And I've been there too, y'all.
That's it.
I've been to prison too. 12 years. And I thought I made a lot of goddamn money. When you get paid $1 an hour, and people get paid 30 cents an hour in penitentiary, you get $1, you think you balling. Okay? You get $1 an hour. You work 8 hours a day. You work 5 fucking days a week for $1 an hour. You making $8 a fucking day. You making less than what the migrant workers make.
In New York, it's $250.
You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy though is that you can file your W-2 form. Wait a minute. You can file a W-2 form, get your taxes back in penitentiary for working because you work for the state. You got to know that.
But they consider that unearned. That's how they get away with it.
I thought you didn't have to file no taxes if you make a certain amount.
Yeah, they consider it unearned.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell y'all something. Quit listening to people unless you've been there and somebody who did it.
Yeah, you
know about it. I don't give a fuck what kind of job you work. You work for the state. They ask you what you work for. I work for the California State Prison. R.J. Donovan. You show them to get out because they give you every month you get the printout of what you made, how many hours you worked, and they do it. And you may get like about $40 back, but it's better than nothing. Because $40 goes a long way to penitentiary, y'all. Y'all must understand this. $40 means a lot to a motherfucker, especially if you ain't got nobody out there looking for them. Okay, if you ain't got nobody looking for you, looking out for you, you're gonna have a hard time adjusting prison.
Right.
Okay. So, but back what we were saying though, prison is nothing more than, to me, in my opinion, a slave encampment. They just throw you a few crumbs to make you feel better.
And that's exactly what they doing to them immigrants.
That's it. So that's why I'm saying why black people have the nerve to be mad at them and cheering on the ICE.
Well,
when we went through the shit, but it was reversed though, the way we went through it. That's what I don't understand.
Well, like McMaster's is afraid of him ICE coming to South Carolina because we're Gullah Geechee on the coast. And if you meet us and talk to us, a lot of people think that we're Caribbean. You know, so what's going to happen to us? I worry about you. You hear my accent. My accent is not nearly as bad as my father. You wouldn't even be able to understand my father right now.
Well, let me tell you something. This I know that they fuck with blue states and shit. St. Louis. I mean, they fucking red states. They fucking blue states. St. Louis is a blue city, right? Blue city. We have the biggest Bosnian population in America. You know what I'm saying? Bosnians.
Right.
There's so many Bosnians.
How come ICE isn't there?
That's what I'm saying. They got their own little neighborhood. That's how many Bosnians are in St. Louis. Okay, why haven't you come get them motherfuckers out? I mean, they don't fuck with us. When I say they don't fuck with us, they literally don't fuck with us. They look at us like we below them. But they get their caps and they pockets dirty all the time doing that shit. They get them back pockets dirty a lot. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Did y'all hear what he did to that Cuba has fallen? Did you hear what he's done in Cuba? They have no lights over there, no sanitation. No way to get sanitation out. They got no food coming in. Garbage is piled up high. We did that. Our government did that to them.
Right.
Those people are over there suffering right now.
That was the goal of Venezuela. That was the goal of Venezuela. That's Marco Rubio's doing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to be a fucking. He said he want to be president of Cuba. Marco Rubio, let me tell y'all something.
Right.
I mean, all he do was talking bad
He
about
can't be
Trump.
our president, so he's going to go back there. That's exactly what that's about. Thank you for saying this shit, mate. Thank you for saying it.
That motherfucker there, and because they thought it's cool to do that. Well, let me come to your house and kick you out your mother's house. You can pay for it, and I'm gonna say, thank you for this. I'm gonna say this is my mother's house now. It ain't yours. But now one of these motherfuckers like that shit. But now one of them like that shit. Just gonna go try to take over the whole country and shit. You lied to the people of Iran, told them go out there and protest, and the United States got your back. Then what happened? Allegedly, over 50,000 people were unalived over there after doing the protests in Iran, y'all.
Right.
Where was Trump at? He said got their back. Go ahead and protest them. He said he want to get rid of them because they should be unalived and protesters over there. Well, what the fuck we doing over here?
Right.
They say the man should never bring a pum to a peaceful riot. But y'all said it wasn't peaceful. Y'all said uproar. All the time y'all kept saying uproar. Now it's peaceful riot. Then what about that boy Whitehauer? He came a whole nother motherfucking state.
Right.
Came over with already loaded. And y'all cheered him on. MAGAs cheered him on. This man didn't even pull his out. When he was on the ground, they saw the police pull it out, walk away. Then all of a sudden, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You can't justify this shit, y'all. This is what Americans come to. And any motherfucker think that if this administration, because they ain't gonna last, this administration gonna last, but anybody think this administration is safe, they got the goddamn man. You don't have the goddamn budget and money that the so-called people have. You don't have that type of money. If your ass work at goddamn McDonald Douglas, some goddamn where Monsanto, you still ain't working, making enough goddamn money to be on that side of the team. Sit your ass down and respect your tax bracket. Because if America right now was to just say, fuck spending money in all these big box stores, let's just deal with the small businesses. Trump don't have to change their whole motherfucking mind. Stop ordering from Amazon. Stop going to goddamn grocery stores and shit. Stop going to the fucking mall and shit. All these big retailers. Stop going to all these goddamn fast food joints and shit. If America sat down and did that, I take guarantee, if they did it for one motherfucking year, the economy would be fucked up. And the good thing about it, though, is that the small businesses will thrive. And that's real mother talk. I land my plane. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got to get back to.
My name is Maxwell, and I'm an addict. I'm addicted to Amazon and Walmart Plus.
I tell you what, Canada has already told the United States, because of how we've treated Canada, is that you will not fly your planes over top our airspace any longer. So what is that going to look like for Amazon, who does a lot of their exports from other countries? They're not playing with us. These countries are giving us just what we've given them. And they're not going to play with us. You're not going to fly your planes over Canada anymore.
And you will not be bringing any American products into Canada anymore, nor in Mexico.
Exactly. And you cannot blame Canada. You cannot blame them for standing on it.
And we're not going to be able to force our weapons on them.
No, they've already found ways around. That's a very smart man in Canada. He's out of the banking environments, and he understands commerce very well. He's not a dumb man at all. So he's not going to let the United States or anybody else run over Canada. And I can't blame him.
Right.
Yeah, but I think everybody needs to start getting dual citizenship, because it's going to get worse, because it's a lot, we're talking about what's going to happen, but what we're going to do. First of all, we need to start talking to our kids, letting them know what's happening, because all they think about iPhones and Jordans and shit like that.
Well, you got to get them thinking the right way. We got to dig in. I'm not getting dual citizenship any place. My people are here. My ancestors are here. So no, I'm not.
I feel like this, y'all. And this is my opinion. And I don't believe Donald Trump's going to survive these next few years. I really don't. I really don't. And what they fail to realize something
careful. Natural causes will probably be his demise.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yes, his health.
Absolutely.
His health is bad.
Absolutely, natural causes.
And so another thing too, y'all, is that with all these special elections coming up right now, we're gonna get the House and Senate before the midterms, y'all. We're gonna get it before the midterms. I just like to tell everybody, quit worried about that. Okay? Quit worried about all that. And so when you have the people out there right now, look at it, the Democrats are overperforming every election they did, winning back 12, 15 points. Come on, man. It's a shift, y'all. They may not be MAGA voters, but there are a lot of independents and Republican voters who do not like the way the country's being ran and the direction it's going in. People want to see their fucking money. I don't give a fuck what party you vote for. If you're not making no motherfucking money and everything, all you look up every goddamn day, this man is doing something that's just so ignorant and stupid. People are just crazy to me. He negotiated the deal between Canada and Mexico. Free trade. He negotiated that deal in 2018. He negotiated the deal, y'all. Then he get back in office and say Canada ripping us off in Mexico. You negotiated the deal.
Right.
Aren't you the author of that book called
The Greatest Deal?
But he's the best businessman out there.
Negotiated the deal, something like that. What that book called his head? The Art of the Deal. Huh? He ain't that man. Let me tell y'all something. This man here, name me one business he had that has been successful. Except other than crime. The man bankrupt.
No, the presidency. The presidency. The presidency.
No, he ain't doing good in that.
Oh, well, it's his personal business, and he's doing a damn good job.
That's not his personal
like
business.
$20 billion in revenue.
He made
good job.
But you know why he got that? That's because he's selling off the country little by little.
Right. And that's my point.
He grifted. He got people poor sitting out there. He turn their ass, come to the website here on True Social and want to take a survey. Then end of it, they want your money out your ass and shit. Okay? He's selling tennis shoes. He's selling goddamn Bibles. He's selling Bitcoins that are so low right now, you can get the Donald Trump Bitcoin like 7 cents, I believe. Okay? He's a big man.
Nicki Minaj bought that $1 million gold card so she could get citizenship.
Right.
And found out it doesn't give it to her.
Crackerjack
Wow. You hurried up to try to come back on our side.
Oh, she's done. She's been cut off.
You know what I called her for years? I called her Nicki Moron. From the beginning that I don't know what it was about her, but that's what I call her. I call her Nicki Moron. It's crazy.
The girl gonna be stuck in Trinidad.
You know they got a petition.
Hey, man, the real problem is that Nikki's husband assaulted someone and got a charge that ended up in a civil judgment, and then the man put a lien against the property for the payment. And that's why she's trying to, but that's over in California. You're not going to get any coverage from the people in California, from the government in California. She's going to have to pay that money. And that is why I think she's cozied up to this administration.
Hold on, Monique. It was she's doing a concert over in Britain. And the security guard said something. She told her husband, handle that. And he did, bam. So they think once they leave Britain, wasn't nothing going to happen. But were they wrong? They were wrong. She had to come up with $50 million, y'all. $50 million. Nicki Minaj ain't got
and not only that,
and he put a lien against the property.
Yep.
She went after her husband's first. She started trying to convince her husband's the one that he assaulted to change her testimony, and she was harassing her so much that the girl brought up charges. So that's another thing. She's got a lot of financial problems right now.
Well, did y'all know that? Some of y'all didn't know. Some of y'all might know this. Her husband got a charge like that. Her brother got a charge like that, and her dad got a charge like that. That's all in the family.
She grew up like this. She grew up in the family like that.
The daddy too? I ain't know about the daddy.
Yep,
I know about the daddy.
I didn't know about the daddy.
I know about the dad.
The
I
brother
knew about the dad. It kind of makes sense though.
Got a charge.
But check it out, y'all. You know they can't be around no kids in family union. No, they can't be around no kids. So that means the Cabbage Patch Kids, the new kids on the block.
Right.
You know, the Sour Pot's kids. I don't give a fuck whatever.
You can't have no churn.
You can't have none of them up at your goddamn house. Can't be around them.
You can't even.
Can't even have a kiddie meal.
Right.
No.
Hey,
Wow.
oh man, I gotta tell you something. You know, the motherfucker talk about Texas ain't gonna turn red. We may not, but you know, the Democrat outpacing the Republican out here, the voter, man. Democrat are coming harder. We are literally outpacing the Republican down here in Texas. So
Yes.
that's all I have want to tell you. So
Yes. And they need to get rid of Hot Wheels.
oh, you damn right. I vote for Gina. I am voting for Gina. I vote for Gina, Jasmine Crockett, and down the line.
Damn, Gina.
Damn Gina.
Listen.
Hopefully, damn Gina become our governor. Damn Gina. Hopefully.
Is that the white woman?
Nah, she Hispanic. She Hispanic, man.
Okay. Texas deserves a standing motherfucking governor. They deserve one.
We deserve a better governor than fucking Hot Wheels.
They never had one.
Gun Hot Wheels. Do we got any charges on y'all? We can go to jail for? Do we have any charges they can go to jail for?
Nah, I wish he did. You know they ain't gonna do it down here. This man, oh my God, he goes against the Constitution. You know, the motherfucker don't know about Constitution like his boyfriend Trump. Ooh, I can stand Hot Wheels. Ooh, Lord.
That's fucked up. Damn. But the crazy part is that
Mexico needs to indict him. Mexico needs to indict him for putting those buoys in the middle of the Rio Grande.
Rio Grande, yes. And then I forget this same man when Texas had that damn flood down there in the hill country. He told them Mexican, they need to give it deport. He want them deported, but they helped the people down there in the hill country when they had the damn flood. But he want them deported. Come on now. Sorry, bitch. Oh, Lord.
That's how he is.
But you know what, man?
Yeah.
But you know what, man? I think it's so funny that he don't like Hispanic, but your wife is Hispanic. You was a racist piece of shit. Your wife is Hispanic. But you talk all
that's
that
the whole
shit about
administration right now. That's the whole administration. Every last one of them are married, have mixed race doggone relationships and mixed race children, but then
relationship. Just because you're involved with someone from another relationship, or even married to them, does not mean that you are endeared to the collective.
Right.
You're not.
Exactly.
But that don't mean people need to understand that.
I'm not saying that. I know that, Mocha. I'm not saying that. I understand, Mocha, but I'm saying you talk about Hispanic like a dog, but you're married to one. That don't make sense to me.
He's not endeared to the collective. That is just his personal preference.
That's their personality. That's how they do, because in slavery, look how they did. They slept with our people, had kids with our people.
Rape our people.
They can stay in there and be a racist and go with us.
Yeah, but you hate the collective. You hate the collective. It's like being
Maddie, I meant to ask you, were y'all trying to get that governor that you all got in St. Louis out? Governor Teletubby.
Yeah, that motherfucker. He's a piece of
because he needs to go. I can't stand his behind. I'm not in St. Louis. I'm in California, but he needs to go.
They need to get the fuck out of there. This
Yeah,
motherfucker
so I can't stand that governor. I ain't been out there no more.
He did gerrymandering, right? In Missouri, right? He tried to cut out all the minorities, right? Gerrymandering. But he failed to forget one thing, though. You can take all of the state of Missouri you want to. But Kansas City, St. Louis, Joplin, Cape Girardeau, Columbia, and Springfield, them little six motherfuckers right there are majority of all Democrats. Those cities are Democrat cities. So he can do the fuck he wanted to do.
I couldn't stand innocent. Yeah, he killed that innocent man. Wouldn't even pardon that man and got that man.
I know.
Unalive.
She know my Marcellus Williams. Look, y'all. I grew up with him. I grew up with Marcellus Williams. There's no bullshit about it. We grew up on 4900 block of Emerson. We grew up together. His brother's already. His brother lost his life named Tracy. His other brother Jimmy, I hang out with. Like we played games all the time together. I watched Marcellus grow up, man. And let me tell you something about that case, y'all. Let me tell you something about that case. It was true. He had that laptop belonged to the woman. True. Allegedly, he bought it from a smoker. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Mm-hmm. They never found one iota of DNA in that house or on her body of his. He unalived that man But just pardon.
They showed
wait,
did.
y'all. But he just pardoned the officer who unalived the black man. Make it make sense.
That's horrible. That's horrible. That's why I can't stand that government. That's why I call him Governor Teletubby, because he always following Trump. He made that man get unalive. Didn't even pardon that man. I'm like, an innocent man is dying, which don't make no sense. And he gotta go. That's one governor out there that gotta go.
Because
if I could vote because St. Louis my hometown and I'm in California now, but if I could vote in St. Louis, I could vote his behind out and everybody else. Because that's horrible.
Wait.
That was ridiculous.
Next year he won't do his our year of the midterm. Next year he got to go for a re-election and check this out. He got Missouri so fucked up. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. The farmers out here in Missouri, y'all, what farmers? One thing I can't say about St. Louis, y'all. One thing I can't say about St. Louis, and it's real talk. One thing I say about St. Louis, white people know their place in St. Louis. Y'all know what I'm talking about? They know their place. The Arabs know their place. They know their place too. Okay? Asians know their place. Bosnians know their place. They don't want to fuck with blacks in St. Louis. They don't. That's why they're the most peaceful mother in the world. And you go to St. Louis, y'all, right now, you'll see more blacks and Mexicans hanging out than any other races. It's real talk. And just real talk. That is just real motherfucking talk.
Yeah. They'll try to mess in St. Louis, they'll try to mess with us, but they know we have limits. They know to back off of us.
You know, so you see what happened in Ferguson, right? Which I appreciate. Why would y'all tear up your own motherfucking community? That just fucked me up. They had a quick trip down in there. I live right down the street from Ferguson right now in West Florissant. All this shit took place at West Florissant, right down the street from me. I live in Jennings and Ferguson, the next suburb next over. Well, we call it county. Y'all call it suburb, okay? But I say this next suburb over is from me, about 3 minutes away right now, for real. All right? And they had a quick trip down there. They tore the whole neighborhood up for nothing. For nothing. For nothing. If you want to break into why don't you wait till they break clothes and break in there? But you got to go burn the whole motherfucker. That was your business. I didn't understand. And then here's the round point, y'all. They burned up a Quick Trip, an AutoZone, McDonald's, but didn't do nothing to the goddamn liquor store where shit happened at. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense.
Yeah, that's crazy. But when in 92 in California, they were burning businesses, but what people don't realize, they wasn't burning black businesses. At that time, they were burning down businesses that wasn't black. They were burning down the Asian businesses. They were burning down any business that wasn't black, because the statement was, you come in our communities, you tear up our communities, and we get you. So that's what was going on in LA in 92 with us. And at that time, I was working at UCLA, and the only reason why they put the National Guards out then is because they didn't think that they were going to actually go to Tunis, because the threat was, we finna make our way to Tunis. But once they hit that Hawthorne Mall, it was on. They said, they're serious about attacking us. They didn't make it to the Hawthorne Mall. So that's when they put the National Guards out on us. We had to have passes to go through and from work like we was in elementary school, because they was talking about, pew you with some rubber bullets. I was telling everybody they ain't gonna use no rubber bullets. They probably use some real ones on us. But in 92, we had to have the little passes to go to and from our job. It was horrible. The kids was out of school. It was a mess. It looked like a war zone down here. By the time they got to our town.
Hey, sister, I was down there. Sister, I was there. I was in the penitentiary watching on TV. And also, remember the guy Reginald Denny who got hit with the brick? Remember that?
Remember him.
You snatched my truck. I was like the dude football who did it. I was like the dude that unallowed Merlin Santana from Steve Harvey Show. Used to come on, remember that? Steve Harvey Show.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was locked up with dude there. He's from Hoover. I was locked up with him too. I was locked up with a name y'all probably don't know, but Geronimo Pratt. I don't know if y'all know who Geronimo Pratt is.
No.
Geronimo Pratt was a black.
Yeah, from Louisiana.
Yeah, we moved to LA, and they got him on a bogus unaliving charge. They said he committed an unalive in Oakland when he was in LA. Several witnesses told him where he was at. Witnesses.
They set him up.
Okay, I took pictures when Tupac came to visit him at Mule Creek State Prison. I worked in the visiting room as a cameraman. They shut down a whole section of the visiting room. Tupac, Michelle Lay, and Suge Knight came to visit Geronimo Pratt, which is ironic because when Suge Knight went to prison, he came right to Mule Creek Prison, but he went on the PC yard. Okay, but anyway, they told me to take the picture, cut pictures, get the fuck on out of there. COs did, so they came. They shut the whole damn thing down. Okay, I was like down with Mac Dre. I mean, it was so many people. The dude from Lynch Mob, got the boy named Lynch Mob. I forgot he was down there locked up with me too. So, I mean, I've been seeing a lot of people in prison in California, y'all. I did 12 years. Okay, but I wasn't starstruck. A lot of dudes, you look at dudes like they ain't shit. You just look at them, they're like, damn. Okay, so that's what it is. But
you don't want to play out here. Look, I moved here in 2008, and I'll say this: you don't want to play with California. They don't really want to go down there in LA and mess around. They really don't, and they can do these things. I mean, they can say what they want about LA, and they can say what they want about California, but when I moved here, it opened my eyes to a lot of stuff because I was like, wow, y'all get down like that? And I moved to New York, so I mean,
I had peace. When I lived in San Diego, I had peace. No lie.
I love San Diego. I love it.
I had peace because
San Diego?
They always talk about California is that California compares nowhere near, LA compares nowhere near St. Louis, nowhere near it. Well, the violence goes nowhere near it. Anywhere you go to California, let me tell you something. We had a dude get unalived by the police here yesterday. He had a standoff in Overland, Missouri. It's a little suburb outside of St. Louis. And they unalived him. We can come on the news right now. News come on at 6 o'clock here. Oh, we got 5 o'clock news right now. I probably go to 5 o'clock news right now and turn it on. And I guarantee you, somebody can be unalived or somebody got popped. I guarantee it. I can guarantee it. And that just, but the city is violent. And I tell everybody, St. Louis is violent as hell. But I love this raggedy violent. I love this motherfucker. I love it. For one, I know how to move. Okay, I didn't get 60 years old being the fool. Okay, I know how to move. 2, you can't beat the cost of living in St. Louis. You can't beat the cost of living at all. If you make $70,000 a year in St. Louis, you are balling. You know what I'm telling you? You are balling.
I know this. I know this. I love New York.
What it used to be. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I can say about our hometown, you know, we was always known back in the day. I don't know what we known for today. They used to call us the #1 murder capital of the world. And when you would move to other states, you used to always say us as where our score. They'll be like, where your score at? Where your place? I want to see you cook.
And sister,
yeah.
If you go around right now, go to Google, y'all. This was last year, I don't know if it's still there. But last year, if you Google world's most violent cities in the world, do y'all know St. Louis number 12 in the world?
I could believe it. We've always been up there, but see, our people don't play. We're not no joke out there. We don't play. We don't like 12
in the world, y'all.
We have to.
And what's crazy is that Barnes Hospital is number 7 in the world for best hospitals. They get a lot of practice. They get a lot of practice.
Yeah, Bowen Lewis is a good hospital, but then who made him popular was our people over at Homer G.
Yes.
They wouldn't have been popular if it wasn't for Homer G.
Y'all, we had a whole black hospital, y'all, St. Louis. A whole black hospital with number black nurses and doctors and patients, number whole black. They didn't want to go to Jewish and Barnes. None of that shit. Everybody's black hospital. Well, you know St. Louis.
Even like the white tees went to our hospital.
You mean
bypassed
wait.
That's why they closed.
I don't condone white tees here. I say white. White people. Flat out.
White people used to bypass their hospital just to come to Howard G. And that's why they shut our hospital down. Because we were doing so great. And theirs were finna close. That's the whole reason why they shut our hospital down.
Could y'all imagine a hospital, y'all, with over 2,000 beds in it, over 200 doctors, black, over 500 nurses, made this group, everything in there is black, even the coffee. And they were thriving. They got upset with black people for doing their own thing because you wouldn't want us in your hospital, but also we built our own hospital and we getting the funding that we needed. They got mad. Like, have y'all ever seen that movie, C.J. Madden Walker, but C.J. Walker, what's her name? She wasn't the first.
Walker.
Yeah,
No, it was Annie Malone.
Annie Malone, y'all. When she stole the product, y'all. If y'all seen that movie, when she said she stole that product from the light-skinned girl, that was Annie Malone here in St. Louis. We have an Annie Malone parade. Annie Malone has a house for orphans. Yes. Annie Malone was the first black millionaire.
Parade. That's how that parade got started. That's a Martin parade.
Annie Malone is the third oldest black parade in America. The third oldest. They still have it every year. The Annie
I didn't know that.
Parade.
Oh yes, I remember being at Sumner and marching to the parade. We had started right at the Sears Tower. Remember I was at Sears on Martin Luther King, and we said at that time it was Eastern Avenue and King's Highway, and then we would end at Sumner in front of Annie Malone before they changed the route.
What they change right now?
Marching our butt off in that parade.
But right now, y'all, I'm telling you, St. Louis. Right now, we got so much history in this motherfucker. You know how many black celebrities have come out of St. Louis, out of one high school called Vashon and Sumner?
That's right.
Do y'all know?
Out our high
at
school.
Sumner, you had Tina Turner, Dick Gregory, who else got that motherfucker? Sterling K. Brown. Who else had that motherfucker? They got Vashon.
The one that played remember the one that played Benson? He came out of there. He went to school with my mother.
Robert, yeah. Did y'all know this though? St. Louis Sumner High School is the oldest black high school west of the Mississippi.
That's Robert Mills.
The oldest black. Do y'all know the oldest black college in the Midwest is? Do y'all know what it is? It's a little old college for teachers in St. Louis called Harris Stowe Teachers College.
My great aunt went there. My grandmother went there. Harrison Stowe. I went there before I went to Mizzou.
Yes.
And then they closed our little school, and then they took it and put it downtown and took the teachers' college off of it. Don't they call it like Harrison Stowe College? What are they calling it now?
It's still Harrison Stowe.
Because they don't call it Harrison. Yeah, it's not. I knew they took the teachers' college off of it. Then they moved it downtown or something.
No, it's in the same place. It's in the same place down by downtown.
Because when I went, but see, when I went, it was in the Ville. It was at Turner Middle.
Right now.
And then they closed it. Then they took it away, and then they put it down.
They never closed it. They shut down the movie. They never closed it. They never closed it.
They didn't close it because I remember when I went in the 70s. When I went, it was at Turner.
No, keep telling you.
It used to be up at Turner Middle.
They got a bigger campus right now. But back what I was saying.
And I think somewhere in the 80s or the 90s they moved it.
Yes.
Yeah, but it used to be in the Ville with us because because my great aunts and all of them went there, and my grandmother went there. To Harrison Stowe Teachers College, and I started out there. And then because I wanted to be an English teacher at first, but I changed my major.
Sister, why you keep saying Harris and Stowe? It's Harris Stowe. It's not a Harris and
Stowe.
No,
I said that.
No, you didn't.
I didn't say Harris and Stowe. I said Harris Stowe, but I said it quick. You know how sometimes we talk fast. Now, come on, man. I said it so fast, it sounded like I said Harris and Stowe, but I said Harris.
Some more facts about St. Louis. Did y'all know about Dred Scott? You remember Dred Scott case, y'all? He's a free man. He's a free man. Came through St. Louis with a white man. They tried to take him a slave, tried to make him a slave again, right? He beat it, y'all. The federal court, he beat it in the St. Louis federal court downtown, y'all. Do y'all know right now today that because of that case, the downtown courthouse, we got a new one now, but that downtown courthouse he was in is a historical site right now, y'all. And y'all go in there and actually see the room he was in. The chairs are still the same. Nothing has changed. It's a historical site. All right. He's the reason why slaves were emancipated in Missouri. Did y'all know that Missouri was one of the last states before Texas, because Texas was last, but the last state before Texas to know that slaves were free?
Yeah, I remember that.
Missouri, Texas.
And I remember that our elders that used to like to go to that old courthouse because they used to tell us they would sell our people there at that old courthouse.
That whole courthouse haunted.
On those field trips, they didn't like us going up there.
Yeah, the courthouse is haunted. Look, let me tell you about the courthouse, y'all. They sell auctions of black people on the front step of that courthouse, y'all. There's a whole live picnics out there. You know what? People saying don't say we don't say picnics. The picnic mean go pick. Go pick. Right, and they will put them boys and kids up on them goddamn things. And sometimes if pregnant, they cut the baby out and everything. keep souvenirs and shit like a thumb or something, or ear or something, and they'll keep it and shit like that, making shoes out of their skin and shit like that. I mean, it's so bad. I'm talking about, yeah, they would use babies as bait for dogs, just wrestle over and all that shit. Babies, y'all. Babies. Okay. St. Louis is had a whole lot of history that a lot of people understand. This shit was designed. This shit was designed in St. Louis, y'all, and that's real fact. Let me get greeted, man. Come on, Great. Come on, Great. Great. Come on up.
Oh,
come on up.
Hey, I'm sorry. Sorry, I was just laying down, getting situated, everything. You guys saying a lot of everything. But what you guys saying happened, everything, but it's much, much worse.
Yeah.
These devils was eating us. These devils was treating us beneath a dog. A dog got more respect than us. They are devils. I have no empathy, no sorrow for any. I'm sorry, YT person, everything.
No, we don't say
your
YT.
ancestors.
Hey, Great. We say white people. They can
say
black.
We say white.
Yeah, white.
Okay. In my live, they say I can't say white. Everything.
If they can say black, you can say white. It ain't but a color.
Thank you, sir. These white bastards. These white motherfuckers.
There you go. Let's keep it real.
Fucking denying history, denying facts. They don't want to hear the fucking truth because the truth will fucking make them look like monsters. That's who they fucking are. They don't want to hear the fucking truth. They like monsters. They evil. They cavemen. Right now we have a caveman fucking running the goddamn country.